For bringing in the joy, I try to pull in our students' interest so that way they feel like what they like is being represented in our lessons. And then also going into every class, like being very enthusiastic and like high energy, and still letting them know that even though we're not in the room together, we can still have fun together.
Actually, I found that it makes the classes a lot more focused and direct. So write these words as contractions. When you're just sitting and you're looking directly at what you're learning and you're listening, it makes the experience a lot more direct and focused.
It's going around and around and around and around. Action verb. Can you give me an action verb sentence, Priscilla, for 200? So now that we're using screens, I feel like as teachers we are competing with video games. So I'm trying to make my class more like a video game, keeping things entertaining so you're not just stuck looking at a screen all the time. I figured why not make the games 3D again.
One of the biggest things that we were saying was trying to keep our classes as similar to the real life experience as possible. They can do their normal warm-ups, their practice, their games. It all becomes really, really familiar once we're getting to the habit of that.
Can everybody show me their answer sheet now?
Because we already had our LMS, our learning management system, about taking the UPT online, the teacher will share their screen with the actual questions. After we do that through all the questions, the parents will take a photo and send it through LMS as an inbox message.
The test itself went a little bit slower, but in a way this allowed the students to kind of focus in more. In a normal UPT, sometimes students will try to rush through things, so they might be missing out like on a period here or there.
So this is our last section right here.
I think that this PowerPoint took me maybe 2.5 hours to make, and that was for one class, and then I had to do another one for the other class. When you're learning to do something new, and like when you're thinking about things as you're making them, it does take longer. So.
I'm enjoying it as long as it's staying interesting for the students. Yes, we feel stuck right now, but we have to be creative still, even though we're stuck. Having to live within these constraints, having to create within these constraints, we will be able to create things we would not have thought of.
It could have been just a really difficult situation, but we took on the challenge and we tried our best to find a solution. It really gave us a chance to improve our own teaching and find new ways of learning together.
People have really looked at their lessons from different angles. You have to really imagine what each student's situation is like, and then you have to be creative enough to figure out how you can make that work in the classroom.
Being patient with myself, being patient with the students, and knowing that we're all coming in trying to do our very best in class, and so we can accept each other with just grace and a lot of joy.